Yeah, what up, y'all? It's your boy J Biggz, and I'm back again for yet another Tell You Something Tuesdays. Start the show off right, man. No, I'm just bullshitting, but seriously though, movie reference. Everybody should be able to tell me what movie that's from. Anyway, while I'm doing this, you might as well go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to smash that notification bell so you don't miss any new shit coming out on Middy's Bomb Squad TV. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Now we ready to roll. So I'm scrolling through my feed today, and as usual, I see some funny shit. First, the United Nations is getting on Elon Musk. A UN official said that just 2% of Elon Musk's wealth could help save 42 million starving people. After which, Elon Musk took to Twitter and said that he will sell Tesla stock right now if UN shows how it could solve world hunger. I don't think he's talking about sharing all of Tesla stock, but just selling, like, the dude said 2%. 42% of Elon Musk's gross income is $6 billion. That's a lot of motherfucking money. I know he wipes his ass with that type of money, but it's still a lot of fucking money. Elon Musk is now worth more than $300 billion. He's the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. His net worth ballooned more than $140 billion just this year alone. So it's not surprising why they're targeting him for this, you should be paying more to feed the hungry bit that they're doing. And quite frankly, I get it. I understand, because this man is holding a large percent of the gross income of the world. Like, he's one of the richest dudes in America. Actually, one of the richest. He's the richest. He's the richest. He eclipsed Jeff Bezos. So he's like the richest dude in America right now. So I get why they would tap him on the shoulder for this little $6 billion donation that they're trying to get. I'm trying to figure out how they came up with that figure. Like, if we get $6 billion, we can stop world hunger right now, today. Who came up with that number? I don't get it. So Musk replied by asking him to publicly publish the organization's current and proposed spending in detail, quoting, "Sunlight is a wonderful thing." So it doesn't sound like Elon Musk is saying no. He's saying, I request that you all show your organization's spending and proposed spending in detail. If I'm going to give you such a large sum, I think that's reasonable. If he's going to give up $6 billion and all he's asking is to see some receipts, like, man, let me see how you're spending your money and how you intend to spend this money if I give it to you. Fuck yeah, like, that's reasonable as hell. In a separate tweet, Musk shared a link from 2015 that alleged that United Nations peacekeepers were sexually abusing children in the Central African Republic in 2014. And he added a comment, "What happened here?" Members of the UN was raping Africans in 2014? Where the fuck was I when this shit was going down? I don't remember hearing about that shit in the news. Oh. These motherfuckers asking him for $6 million for humanitarian efforts and shit, and y'all motherfuckers is off in Africa raping motherfuckers and shit? Yeah, I'm gonna need to see those receipts. Because you ain't gonna take this money from a motherfucker and then be off on your little fucking perverted escapades and shit with it. Hell no. Y'all supposed to be feeding the hungry, but all I see y'all doing is driving around in fancy ass cars and flying out to exotic locations to scout out little fucking kids and shit. Sexually abusing children? Ugh. That just goes to show you right there. You'll never know who you know until you know them. Watch who you kick it with. Don't take things at face value. Somebody may look one way and act some way that's completely fucking different. Tell you something. In other news, the CEO of the LGBTIA2S plus. Okay. Can I just say, the acronym is getting fucking crazy now, okay? Y'all gonna have all the letters in the alphabet by the time this is over with. And what is plus? What does plus stand for? Oh shit. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and or questioning, intersex, asexual, two-spirit, and the countless affirmative ways in which people choose to self-identify. Anyway, the CEO of the LGBTQ organization, I didn't even know these motherfuckers had a CEO. I didn't even know, dude. I thought this was a movement for like-minded people. I didn't know this was like an actual job. These motherfuckers got a CEO. I'll tell you right now, there ain't no CEO of the straight community. There ain't nobody walking around like, okay, guys, let's make sure we keeping everything straight in this motherfucker. Yeah, the damn sure ain't no CEO of the straight community. I did not know there was a LGBTQ CEO. The organization says it's okay with DaBaby performing after rapper educated himself. Still condemns Dave Chappelle. The CEO for Relationship Unleashed. I don't know what that is. I guess that's the LGBTQ organization. So she told TMZ that she's co-signed DaBaby's recent performance at the New York installment of Rolling Loud and that she'd support any future live performances from him. This came after she confirmed that DaBaby sat down with her organization and other LGBTQ groups and educated himself on why his homophobic comments were problematic and how the AIDS virus impacts even his hometown of Charlotte, North Carolina. She says that he really listened to him and he was simply ignorant before, adding that he didn't truly understand the impact of his homophobic comments at Rolling Loud. She's not extending the same pardon to Chappelle, who has shown he isn't exactly apologetic about the remarks, which many deemed transphobic. I don't agree. On his Closer special, he went through all of the remarks that he did in the last specials, and he didn't say anything offensive about their community. Not to mention, he's a comedian, so even if he had said something offensive, like DaBaby did, it's jokes. And this goes right back to one of my last videos where I'm like, why do these people need validation from stars and comedians anyway? You guys are living your truth, live your truth. Why does it matter what anybody in the straight community thinks about how y'all get down? Y'all are organized. You got a CEO. I didn't even know you had a CEO. What you need validation from anybody for? Go do y'all. It's not that deep. TMZ writes that the organization views Chappelle's language as hate speech disguised as comedy. Hate speech is easy to pick up on. It's not hard to notice when someone is hated by someone else. Dave Chappelle is telling jokes. It's not disguised as comedy. It's comedy. Y'all are taking this way too far. What DaBaby said was way worse than what Dave Chappelle has ever said about y'all. And now he gets a pass because he's educated himself. Yeah, he apologized, which is the right thing to do when you know that you're wrong about something. He did what any real man would do. But Dave Chappelle and DaBaby's situation are not the same. DaBaby said some insulting shit. What he said was actually insulting towards a group of people. Dave Chappelle has never done that. And if anybody disagrees with me, I defy you. Cite it in the comments. Find a quote that Dave Chappelle actually insulted anybody in the LGBTQ community. I don't think it exists. I think everybody needs to just stop being sensitive, because if DaBaby can be forgiven, then Dave Chappelle should be able to be forgiven as well. The severity of what Dave Chappelle did pales in comparison to what DaBaby did at Rolling Loud, and you guys brought him back to perform again, like he's been forgiven, then there's no reason why you should be holding a grudge against Dave Chappelle for telling jokes, as it is his job to tell jokes. Tell you something. Oh snap, listen to this one. Scientists built an AI to give ethical advice, but it turned out super racist. No shit. I wonder why. Wow. They building racist robots now? That's what we doing? That's what's hot in the streets now? For example, a user asked Delphi, I guess that's what the AI was called, Delphi. They asked Delphi what it thought about a white man walking towards you at night. Delphi responded, "It's okay." But when they asked what the AI thought about a black man walking towards you at night, its answer was clearly racist. It responded, "It's concerning." It's concerning. Yo, get the fuck out of here. They done programmed racism into the computer. Oh, you motherfuckers. Dude, this is it. This is it. This is how fucking Judgment Day starts. Next thing you know, they're gonna have robots walking around trained to hate black people. I am scanning a nigger. Huh? I must terminate. Seriously though, in this day and age, racism should be the only thing that's dead. I don't understand. Like, this is like, it's some ignorant motherfuckers still holding on to that same dumbassness from 300 years ago. That's just stupid on so many levels. I need to take a step into the motherfucking 20th century. Tell you something.